Hello dear students, I am your teacher Taram from Harvard Convent Senior Secondary School. Yesterday we have completed our chapter, that is the admission of partner. Today we will repeat the theory of admission of partner. So first of all we will discuss regarding the meaning. Admission of partner is one of the modes of reconstruction of partnership firm under which existing agreement comes to an end and a new case comes into existence. For example, A and B are partner and there is an agreement between A and B. When C joins them, then there is an agreement between A, B and C. So it is the reconstruction of a partnership firm. A new partnership deed is prepared at the time of admission of a new partner as the old partnership deed comes to an end. As per section 31 subsection 1 of the Indian Partnership Act, no new partner can enter into partnership until the old partners give their assent. Assent means consent. A new partner after admission will be responsible for all the acts of the firm, but he will not be responsible for act committed by the firm prior to his permission. For example, A joins them on 1st April 2020. Then if the firm did any mistake or deed in the past, then A will not be responsible for that. Next, a new partner after admission will be responsible for the acts of the firm, but he will not be responsible for the act committed by the firm prior to the admission. There are so many reasons to admit a new partner into the business. So, why we enter a new partner? When more capital is required. For example, we have less money to expand our business, then we need one person, then he will bring some money. Next, if an efficient and experienced person is required for the efficient and smooth running of the partnership business. For example, C is very expert in his field, so then we will join them. If a reputed and influential person is needed to increase the reputation of business, and if an experienced and hardworking employee is to be taken into existing business to encourage him. For example, A and B two are partners, and then we know that C is the efficient worker of A and B. Then to motivate C, A and B joins them as a new partner. Effect of admission of a new partner. For the above reason, if a partner is admitted into a partnership firm, he acquires two rights: the right to share in the assets of partnership, the right to share in the profit of a business. For example, we have machinery, we have plant, we have furniture, then the new partner has a fully right in that property, and if firm earns any type of a profit, then she also gets his share of profit. Rights of a new partner. First one is the right to share in firm's property. Second one is the right to share in a firm's profit. For the right to share in the assets of partnership, the new partner usually brings in certain asset, mainly cash, equal to the amount of capital that he has agreed to contribute, and these are credited to his capital account. In the event of termination of partnership, he would be entitled to receive back his capital. For example, A and B are partner and C joins them for 1/3 share and he contributes 30,000 as a capital. Then if on the endation of a partnership firm, then he will get 30,000 back. The right to share in the profit or business will reduce the profit of the existing partner, as the same profit will now be divided into three partners. For example, before admission of C, A and B earns 1 lakh, and then A and B has a full right on that 1 lakh. Now C joins them, that 1 lakh will be divided into three partners. Old partner require the newcomer to make the payment for the benefit which he acquired from the old partner in the form of sharing future profit. In lieu of the right to share profit, the new partner is required to pay some amount to the old partner, which is technically known as a premium or a premium for goodwill. According to Section 31 of the Partnership Act 1932, new partner cannot be admitted without the consent of all the partner. New partner is not liable for any debt, debt means karje, incurred by the firm before he become the partner. The reconstituted firm assume the liability to pay debt. On admission of partner, generally the following steps have to be taken. Settlement of new proportion ratio. When new partner is admitted, then we will calculate the new proportion ratio, determining the value of goodwill of the firm. Accounting treatment of joint life policy, revaluation of assets and liabilities, transfers of general reserve and any type of reserve, settlement of amount to be brought in by the incoming partner as his share of capital. Next is the new profit sharing ratio. The ratio in which all partners, including incoming partner, share the future profit and loss is known as the new profit sharing ratio. For example, A and B are partner, their ratio is 3/2. Now C joins them, the ratio will become 5:3:2. So this is a new ratio. Purpose: when a new partner is admitted, he acquires his share of profit from the old partner. Consequently, as a result, reducing the share of profit the old partner, hence the calculation of a new profit ratio is necessary. Next is the calculation. The new profit ratio will be determined by how the new partner acquires his share of profit from the old partner. When the share of new partner is given, in the share of, if the share of incoming partner is mentioned but the sacrifice of the old partner is not given, it should be assumed that the remaining profit, that is the profit remaining after giving the incoming partner his share, are to be divided in between the old partner in their old ratio. For example, Ashish and Namish divide profit in the 5:3 ratio. Aman is admitted for 1/4 share. Let total share कितना हुआ 1, share of Aman 1/4. The remaining share of Ashish and Namish is 1 minus 1/4, 3/4. Next, Ashish share 5/8. 5/8 is the old share into 3/4. 3/4 is the remaining share. So answer is 15/32. Now Ramesh 3/8. 3/8 is the old share into remaining share. Remaining will be same in the both cases. The answer is 9/32. Now the Aman share is 1/4. Now the nominator are not same. So 15/32, 9/32, and the last one is 1/4. The ratio will be 15, 9, and 8. When the share of a new partner and the sacrifice of the old partner are given, Ram and Shyam are two partners in the firm sharing profit and loss ratio of 5:3. Ramesh is admitted in the firm as a partner with the one with the share which he acquired equally from A and B, or Ram and Shyam. One with the share which he acquired equally from A and B. Now 1/5 into 1/2 that he takes from the Ram, and 1/2 of 1/5 that he takes from the Shyam. Now we will calculate the sacrifice ratio, then sacrifice ratio, and then we will calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Hope you understood this topic. So tomorrow I will come with a new video. For that time, stay home, stay safe.